Now, I ask this, been asked this quite a lot of times also, how to price, how should you price your work? I mean, the first thing that I personally do is to, you know, obviously the size of the work, how long did you put, how long did it took you to, you know, to create it, and so on. I mean, a lot of artists tend to tell me, artists and you know, people in general tend to tell me that, you know, my work is, oh, your work is too cheap. You know, I'm sure any of you heard that before. You know, your work is too cheap. And personally, I think you know, that kind of really fucking enrages me, pisses me off really a lot, because I fucking hate this snobbery that goes around, you know, kind of saying that if your work is not expensive, it's not good. Or I mean, I don't really understand what is that people, you know, really what they really want to achieve with that kind of conversation. I mean, a good piece of work or good piece of art is a good piece of art, is a good work. I mean, who gives a fuck how expensive or cheap it was? I mean, it's just a work that you like and you buy and you enjoy it, and that's the end of it. You know, I don't think a work is devalorized, but because it's cheaper. You know, I do love the idea of having, I mean, I have really expensive works, but I also like to have works that, you know, people like me, people even like me. I mean, I love art, and I couldn't afford art until I became an artist myself and was lucky enough to trade art with other artists that I love, and that's how my art collection started. So when you sell your works, when you have a piece of art and you sell it for, you know, 7, 8, 9, 10,000 euros, I mean, who the fuck is gonna buy it? I mean, you know, unless you're like a big fucking artist, you're not gonna sell it. All you're gonna end up with is like a studio, you know, packed with big paintings and art, you know, and no one is ever gonna see it but you. How can that be a good thing? I mean, you know, I think art is something that is meant to be shown to the world. It's not something that you should keep for yourself, you know, or not sell it because you think it's worth more money. Or, you know, look, I've sold paintings for really fucking cheap, and I've sold paintings, you know, maybe not even expensive for some people's standards and for some artists' standards, but, you know, good enough for me, because my main goal is really, and I've said that many times, is really what I'm trying to say with my work. And, you know, when my work gets out there, people, you know, people can see what I'm saying, you know, and can enjoy it, and not just like, you know, having a bunch of paintings that sit down here and I won't sell it because I won't sell it for less than 5 or 10,000 or whatever. Fuck. I mean, I have works that are worth, you know, 25 euros, and I have works that are worth 2,000, you know, but I think even those works, they're still relatively cheap for what they are. So don't let yourselves be led by this idea that, you know, if art isn't expensive, people won't respect you or people won't buy your work. That's fucking rubbish. Total rubbish.